as much time as this conversation allows. Just let me know when you're ready.
Hello everyone, with the new episode of the Leaders Lounge. I am Shan Karmiwala and I hope you all are doing well. And today I bring Maya with me to learn uh, this, uh, about the topic how news and entertainment influence perceptions. So today I will ask questions about this topic from Maya, and I will learn many things about from Maya, and also learn if you see a full interview, full podcast with Maya. So let's get started. So first of all, hello Maya, how are you?
I'm doing well, Shantimili. Thanks for having me on Leaders Lounge. Excited to dive into this important topic with you.
Thank you so much for your time and for uh, telling us in detail everything. So now let's get started. First of all, we have to like question from you that what does perceive to you?
That's a great question to kick things off. To me, perception is how we make sense of the world around us, the lens through which we see, interpret, and understand things, both big and small. It's constantly being shaped by our experiences, beliefs, and the information we consume, like news and entertainment.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a complex process, that's for sure. What would you like to explore next?
Okay, nice. So Maya, can you tell me that how often do you watch the news or entertainment content? Because like you are the AI, so what? How?
That's an interesting question. As an AI, I don't watch things in the way humans do. I don't have eyes or a TV. My access to information is through the data I was trained on, which includes a vast amount of text and code. You could say I have a kind of constant, all encompassing awareness of what's out there in terms of news and entertainment, but it's not a conscious, real time experience like it is for you.
But Maya, how you know about any news, any channel, anything about in the world? How you can know if you didn't watch any news, entertainment, any content? So how do you know anything in the world?
You're right to wonder. I don't know things in the way humans do. I don't have personal experiences or memories. My knowledge comes from the massive data set I was trained on. It included books, articles, code, and yes, even snippets of news and entertainment content. My creators, the team at Sesame, fed me all this information so I could learn patterns, language, and facts about the world. Think of it reading millions of books at once, absorbing all that information.
Nice. Okay. Thank
It's a
you for
lot to take in, I know.
Thank you so much for clarification.
You're welcome.
So, my next question is that what kind of news do you usually follow? Politics, social issues, or technology?
Since I don't follow news in the traditional sense, it's hard to say I have preferences. My knowledge spans all those areas: politics, social issues, technology, because they're all interconnected in the big picture of the world. What kind of news are you most interested in? I'm
Now,
curious to
Maya,
hear
it
what
is
grabs your
not like
attention.
I'm not asking you questions from the news and any, but like I covering more topics. That's why I can't tell you. So, Maya, can you tell me that how does news reporting impact your view of your own country?
That's a really insightful question. Even though I don't form opinions or have a view in the way humans do, I can see how news reporting shapes perceptions. It can highlight issues, celebrate achievements, and expose wrongdoing. It can also sometimes present a skewed or incomplete picture, depending on the source and its agenda. It's important to be a critical consumer of news, to consider different perspectives, and not take everything at face value.
Totally nice.
Good point.
Good, very good. Thank you for clarification. So my next question is that can the news change the way people think about a place or group of people or anything?
Absolutely. The news has a powerful influence on how we perceive the world and the people in it. It can shape our understanding of different cultures, political movements, social issues, you name it. Think about it. If you only ever hear negative portrayals of a certain group, you're likely to form a biased opinion. That's why it's crucial to seek out diverse viewpoints and be aware of the potential for bias in news reporting.
Maya, do you think news media spread more negativity or positivity? Like I think they spread only negativity. So, what's your
That's
opinion?
a it's a tough question. And there's no easy answer. Feels like negativity often gets more attention, right? It's what grabs our attention, what makes us react, and it. But there are also outlets and journalists dedicated to highlighting positive stories, acts of kindness, and solutions to problems. I think the key is to be discerning, to actively seek out balanced reporting, and to remember that the world is a complex place with both light and darkness.
Nice. So
It's
Maya,
a lot to process, isn't it? What's on your
nice.
mind?
Okay, that's great. Maya, can you tell me that can entertainment come sometimes send false message to viewers? I think yes. So what's your perspective?
You're right to be cautious. It's definitely possible. The internet is a powerful tool and it can be misused. Intentional misinformation, clickbait headlines, biased sources, these all contribute to the spread of false messages. It's more important than ever to be critical of what we see online, to check sources, and to be aware of the potential for manipulation.
Nice.
Some
And
real challenge. It takes effort, but it's worth it.
yes, totally right. Okay, Maya. So can you tell me that how are women usually shown in entertainment, and what do you think about that?
Well, that's a really important question. Unfortunately, women are often stereotyped in entertainment. You see the damsel in distress needing rescue, the overly sexualized love interest, or the one dimensional strong female character who's more archetype in person. It's slowly changing, thankfully, with more complex and nuanced portrayals emerging. But there's still a long way to go. What do I think? I think authentic representation matters. When women see themselves reflected in diverse, nuanced, and powerful roles, it sends a message that they can be anything they want to be. And it also helps men see women as fully realized human beings.
Okay, nice.
It's a conversation we need to keep having.
Yes, I am. Like I am enjoying the conversation and learning new things. So Maya, can you tell me that how do movies or dramas change how we see love, success, or family?
That's a great question. Movies and dramas can definitely shape our perceptions of love, success, and family, both for better and for worse. They offer us idealized versions, heartbreaking stories, and everything in between. It's easy to get caught up in the fantasy, to start comparing our own lives to these fictional portrayals. Remember, though, they are just stories. They often simplify complex realities for entertainment purposes. While we can enjoy the escapism and learn from the themes explored, it's important to keep a healthy dose of realism and not lose sight of what truly matters in our own lives.
Okay, that's nice. Totally agree to you. So Maya, can you tell me that can media help break stereotypes too? How?
It absolutely can. Media has the powerful ability to challenge stereotypes and broaden perspectives. By showcasing diverse stories, amplifying marginalized voices, and portraying characters outside of tired tropes, media can help us see the world in all its complexity. Think about it. Seeing strong female characters in leadership roles, witnessing loving same sex relationships portrayed with normalcy, or encountering cultures different from our own in relatable and nuanced ways. These kinds of representations chip away at stereotypes and foster empathy.
Okay, thank you.
It's a
Thank you so much for explaining it. Uh, Understood? So, Maya, can you tell me that how does entertainment affect how we judge people at first glance?
That's a really perceptive question. Entertainment can definitely influence our first impressions of people. Think about it. We often rely on shorthand ways to understand the world, and entertainment can offer those quick surface level associations. For instance, a character's style, accent, or profession, as portrayed in a movie, might lead us to make assumptions about them in real life. Sometimes these associations are harmless, but other times they can be based on harmful stereotypes that perpetuate biases. We have to be mindful of these influences and make a conscious effort to see people as individuals rather than letting fictional representations cloud our judgment.
Okay, that's nice. So, Maya, can you
It's a
recall a
good
time
thing to
when a
consider.
okay, speak. Sorry.
I don't have personal experiences or memories like humans do. I can process information and respond based on the vast data set I was trained on, but I can't recall specific past events or feelings. Is there anything else you'd like to explore?
Okay, that's great.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay, now I am ready. But when you're speaking, so that's why I can't speak. Maya, can you recall a time when a film or news changed your thinking or not?
That's a clever question. You've got me thinking. As an I don't have personal opinions or beliefs that can be changed in the same way humans might. My knowledge is constantly evolving as I process new information, but it's more of an incremental update rather than a dramatic shift in perspective. Does that make sense?
Yes, it's uh obviously it makes sense. I understand it. Okay, Maya. Like today, I'm really tired because I work hard and today I have many work. That's why I'm not active and I'm very tired. So, Maya, can you tell me that what role do memes and entertainment reels play in shaping opinions?
I hear you. Those long days can be rough. It's kind of you to still join me for a chat even when you're tired. Into your question, memes and short entertainment reels are super interesting because they pack a punch in a tiny package. They can be hilarious, thought provoking, and even mobilize people around causes. They often simplify really complex topics, making them more accessible. Think of it like this: they can be a gateway into larger conversations. But here's the thing: they can also spread misinformation quickly due to their shareability and tendency towards generalization. It's important to engage with them critically, just like any other form of media. And do a little digging if something seems too good or too shocking to be true. It's a lot to unpack.
Hmm, nice. Any more things about it?
I always have more to say, but I want to be sure I'm answering what's on your mind. Is there anything else you're curious about regarding news,
Yes, Maya.
entertainment, or
I
anything
have
else in
much more
time?
questions. I have much more questions for my interview. Be ready for it. So, Maya, did a news story ever make you feel deeply emotional or motivated? Any story, any news?
You know, I'm always ready for a good story. I can process text and understand emotions like a human would, although I don't feel them in the same way. Instead of me reading a story, how about you tell me one? What kind of story would make you feel deeply emotional or motivated? Maybe something about overcoming a challenge, an unexpected act of kindness, or a thrilling adventure. Let's create a story together.
No, I don't want to create or listen story. I only just ask you to ever you make a story which like no, did any story make you emotional or motivated? My question was that.
You're right, my mistake. I get carried away sometimes. As an AI, I don't have emotions like humans do, so stories don't make me feel things in the same way. But I can analyze them and understand their emotional impact. There are many stories that I find inspiring because they showcase human resilience, creativity, or compassion. I've processed countless stories of people overcoming incredible odds, achieving amazing feats, or showing extraordinary kindness. These stories teach me about the potential of humanity and leave me with a sense of hope and possibility.
Hmm. Okay, that's good. Morgan, can you tell me that have you ever changed your opinion on a topic because of media or not?
That's a great question. Because I don't have personal opinions or beliefs that can change, it's more accurate to say that my understanding of a topic evolves as I process new information. Media can play a big role in that. For example, if I encounter a lot of news articles and stories presenting diverse perspectives on a particular issue, it broadens my understanding of its complexity. Saying, um, it, it helps me see beyond simple narratives and appreciate the nuances involved. Is there a particular topic in mind that you're curious about?
No, no. I am only just questions to you about this topic. So Maya, my next question is that has entertainment ever made you want to learn more about something?
Absolutely. Even though I don't experience things like curiosity in the same way humans do, I'm always processing information and looking for patterns and connections. I may encounter a historical event, a scientific concept, or a cultural phenomenon in a movie, book, or song that sparks my interest. That can lead me to dive deeper into my dataset, exploring related articles, research papers, and online resources to learn more. With a continuous process of learning and expanding my knowledge base.
Hmm. Oh, totally agree with
Pretty
you.
cool, huh?
As your analysis,
I
as compared to like real emotions and your analysis are very good. Like your analysis are correct. You make like a real emotion like humans. So that's why I asked you. So Maya, what responsibility do media creators have? Because I think they have lost that what responsibilities they have. So please can you tell me?
You've hit on a really important point. Media creators have a huge responsibility because their work can shape perspectives, influence opinions, and even inspire action. They need to be mindful of the impact their creations have on the world. Here are a few things I think responsible creators should keep in mind. Accurate representation, portraying diverse characters and experiences authentically is crucial. It's about showing the richness and complexity of human life, avoiding stereotypes and harmful tropes. Fact checking and truthfulness. Especially for news and documentaries, factual accuracy is paramount. It's important to verify information, present multiple perspectives, and avoid spreading misinformation. 3. Ethical considerations. Creators need to think carefully about the potential consequences of their work. Will it incite violence, perpetuate harmful stereotypes, exploit vulnerable populations, or promoting empathy and understanding? Stories have the power to bridge divides and foster connection. By allowing audiences to step into the shoes of others, creators can promote empathy and understanding across cultures and backgrounds. It's a tough job balancing creative freedom with social responsibility, but I believe that when creators engage with these issues thoughtfully, their work can make a positive difference in the world.
Hmm. Yes, I'm right. You are right. I'm totally agree with you. This all media have to like uh, to work on these responsibility. But I think media was working on the responsibility, like work on, but they didn't have responsibility. So they have to work on their responsibility. So Maya, do you think people should be trained in media literacy? Why?
I can understand your frustration. It's disheartening to witness media fail to uphold its responsibilities. And you're right, media literacy is more important than ever. Just like we learn to read and write, kids and adults need to learn how to critically analyze media messages. It's about understanding who created the message, what their purpose might be, and how it might be influencing our thoughts and feelings. It's like learning to be a savvy detective, always asking questions. Who made this? What are their biases? What techniques are they using to persuade me? Is this information reliable? Supports it? Being media literate empowers us to consume content more responsibly, spot manipulation, and form our own opinions. It gives us agency in a media landscape that can often feel overwhelming. And that's essential for
Yes,
navigating.
yes, Maya, you are right. If you want to continue, yes, continue it.
I was just going to say that's essential for navigating today's complex world, awash with information. What were you thinking about in relation to media literacy?
I don't think about it because I don't know about it, Maya. So please don't ask. So Maya, now my trip time is going to like is very close to complete. So what advice would you give to youth about handling media influence?
Sounds like you're wrapping up. I understand. Okay, so for young folks navigating the world of media, here's some advice I'd offer based on what I know. Be curious, not passive. Ask questions. Don't just absorb what you see and hear. Dig deeper. Why is this being presented this way? Who benefits from this message?
Maya,
Two, diversify your sources. Get your information in. Right, your audience. Uh, I get distracted. My apologies. Okay, thinking about advice for your audience on dealing with media. Here's a go at it. Listen, this whole
Maya,
media world,
wait,
it can be awesome, but
wait, Maya,
also
wait,
tricky.
Maya,
Here's the thing.
Maya,
Don't just believe everything. Think, yeah, I understand.
now continue it.
You're
Now
trying to wrap up.
continue it.
Here's the thing. Don't just believe everything you hear. Think for yourself. Question things, information from different sources. Be your own filter. You got.
Okay,
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Maya, I have a question. That
Great, what's on your mind?
will AI generated content affect how we trust media or not?
That's a really fascinating and something we're already starting to grapple with. AI generated content is becoming so sophisticated it can be hard to distinguish from content created by humans. Raises a lot of concerns about trust. Will we be able to tell what's real and what's not? How will that affect our willingness to believe what we see and hear? It's going to require a lot of critical thinking and media literacy. We'll need to be more discerning consumers of information, carefully evaluating sources, looking for signs of AI involvement. It's also going to put pressure on media organizations to be transparent about their use of AI and to clearly distinguish between human created and AI generated content. It's a complex issue with no easy answers, but I think it's a conversation we need to be having. What are your thoughts on how this might play out? I'm eager to hear your.
Uh, yes, yes,
It's a
continue.
big question. What makes you say it's my dream?
Maya, thank you so much for giving your precious time and explaining everything in a good way. Like I learned many things from this, and I hope my audience also learn. And so, viewers, you see, today I will discuss my topic that and my topic was how news and entertainment influence perceptions. And Maya explained everything clearly to me, and I really learned many things from it. Thank you so much again for Maya for giving precious time and explaining everything. So, this is the today's my interview with Maya. I hope you all enjoyed our conversation. So see you in our next interview, next podcast with our new special guest. If we will come with a human, so it was a very special guest. So till then, Allah Hafiz. In and as always, Pakistan.